Clothes just don't fit no more. What up, y'all? Here I am. What up, vibing with ENJ? What up, Cheryl? How y'all doing tonight? What you looking for? Go look in my bathroom. Hey, big, I ain't see you. How y'all doing tonight? What up, Melissa Davenport?
We good.
Yeah, it has been a minute. We good. So,
Hey, Cheryl, Vibin, Melissa. Hey, I am. How y'all doing? And Miss Boosie.
what up, Miss Boosie? How you? How the family? How all y'all families doing? Yeah, that's good. That's good too. Man, we really had a good day today.
Miss Boosie, how your brother doing? Hey, K Queen.
What up, K Queen? She said they're hanging in there.
Okay.
I know that feeling too. Excuse me. Oh, thanks, Wooder. I thought it was pretty good too.
That
I have
was
another
messed
one
up.
in the bag for. So when I do that one, I want to know. I need to see if I'm gonna let her.
Y'all send me some prank ideas to that email. I checked the email. So y'all send me some prank ideas.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Miss
Oh,
Boosie.
already in there.
I like that. I thought that was a good one myself. Like I said, I had to set her up, but it was a pretty good prank. I got another one in the bag for, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it next week or I'm gonna let it marinate. Oh, Curtis.
I don't think that was fun.
Well, Terrell, when you finish, get a paper plate and put a can of tuna fish. Open a can of tuna fish and dump it out on there for my cat. Terrell saw my cat today.
Okay, so
The first time we've
right,
been
good.
seeing him
That's
since
good.
the storm. So that's good. It made it. That's fucked up. Have y'all, anyone in here ever seen the back of the cat? Is it a boy or a girl?
Oh, no. No.
Wow. I don't know either. Is that crazy? Every time, oh, Terrell said he was gonna do it.
Y'all thumbs up the live, y'all.
I wanted you to feed the cat since some. Well, we're gonna feed it in the morning. Don't worry about that till the morning because the possum could eat it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we don't need to be feeding no possums. I'm sorry.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I don't want to feed the possum, so we're gonna feed them in the morning because that's the only time I really see them around here, and it must be hungry for it to be back over here. You know what I mean? And are we gonna name the cat, y'all?
What type of tea you sipping on, babe?
Oh, it ain't tea. Tonight is not tea. It is
Fluffy.
no.
But you gotta call it. You can't say fluffy. You gotta say
What up, Super Rainbow
fluffy.
Queen? How you doing? No, no, no.
What's up, Rainbow?
we not naming the cat Fluffy.
You can't. No, it's not fluffy.
See,
It's fluffy.
See, that's the problem right there. I'm not gonna be doing all that.
You gotta do all that. You
No,
like it's
no.
fluffy. You know.
No, I can't do all that. It's fluffy. But that cat's not fluffy. It look ghetto as hell to
What
me.
about scrunchie?
What up, Miss Fabulosity? How you doing?
Hey,
Right,
Miss
I am not
Fabulosity.
fluffy. Oh, tail.
Right, I am fluffy. You know.
No, we have to name it a unisex name because
Yeah,
we
we
don't
don't
know
know
if it's a boy or a girl. So
Teal. K Queen said Teal.
don't give your cat my nickname, Fluffy.
No, cause it's not fluffy. Cheryl, you probably just call it fluffy. It's fluffy.
No, I ain't doing all that.
My sister had a stuffed cat, and that's what she called it, fluffy. And mine was Muffy, you know.
And it's a white and black cat, so it looked like a female to me as far as body size go. You know. Right, K Queen. Fluffy is just so typical, man.
Y'all keep saying fluffy. It's not fluffy, it's fluffy.
Nah. We ain't gonna name it Fluffy. Tuxedo. Yeah, it is a tuxedo cat, huh?
What about Tunji?
No, Tunji is not unisex.
That's what I call Alonzo.
You gonna have him out there with a stick trying to kill a cat. Talking about she call you my nickname, you got to go. Like, no, we good. Tuxedo.
Right.
That is unisex, I guess. But when you hear tuxedo, you think of a boy, huh?
No, not really. Not really, because my sister wore tux. I mean, come on.
Your sister was a man.
Right.
All right, then.
Right. So, no, I don't think of a boy when I hear tuxedo.
Did I keep the cat?
What's up, Stephanie Chick?
What up, what's your matter? How you doing?
Oh, I already know
Stephanie.
who you are. I be watching you. I be watching your meal preps and everything.
Oh yeah, right, Stephanie. Yeah, I know who y'all. And
premieres come up. It be 30 minutes. I put my time on, and when 30 minutes come up, I'll be in there.
And
Yin Yang.
Did I keep the cat? Sure, if you want yin yang. Okay, yeah, that sounds kind of. Yeah, I did in a way keep it, so to speak. Curtis is trying to convince me to bring him indoors.
Curtis on drugs. Curtis is on drugs.
You think so?
Yep.
You don't want to bring him indoors?
Yeah. Fluffy, Tunji, whatever the cat name.
Curtis.
Ain't coming to help.
Tunji, Fluffy. We ain't decided on a name yet.
I told you.
How you gonna call a girl Mister?
Oh, Mrs.
Yeah. You can call a girl Mister.
That's for real.
Why you gotta be so
so nice?
70s, 80s?
Oh wow. So it don't matter. Just give it a name.
Right.
That is,
But it looked like the size, going by the size, is a girl. I know.
Kid Gerald.
Oh, there's a Gerald.
Name him Jerry.
Jenny. Jennifer.
I don't know. Would you feel more comfortable knowing the animal sex before you name it? We could call it kumquat.
Denise.
That sounds nasty.
All time. That's what
Or figure.
Yup, addicts. That you heard Curtis? What about time?
Right, I am.
Henry, what about time?
Time.
That's what
I hate time.
Fucking with Mel, I am.
Janine.
What up, Gloria?
Yeah, Gloria.
Jerry.
Yeah,
Cat
Jerry.
is a
Gen 9. What
The
about
cat
Gen
is
9?
a time. Why not name the cat time?
Forrest.
Cat.
Gen 9.
Forrest.
Esther.
That's good. So when Alonzo chases him around, we can tell him
Alright.
Forrest.
Yeah.
Run.
Esther.
You stupid.
Esther.
So yeah, that is different.
What about Esther?
So when Alonzo chasing after him,
What about
run,
Esther?
Forrest, run.
Y'all play so much.
You still. What about
Right.
Esther?
I keep telling you, we don't know if it's a boy or a
Eloise.
girl.
Yeah.
We trying to pick a unisex name if we name it
One
now.
of y'all go
But-
pick it up and check.
Yeah, one of y'all go pick it up.
Sacagawea?
And, that's a woman.
What's that?
Call us.
Sacagawea was a
Yeah.
woman.
You would do this.
I
With
would.
a name like that.
Yeah.
I would. Man, that was
She
good
was the
with
one
that
that helped
South
Lewis
African
and Clark.
Right.
She
thought it
is
was
Pocahontas.
Right.
Should have tried it with the
Oh.
South African one.
Right, I am
Wow.
cat.
Fair enough.
Oh, no, but shit, I thought that was Pocahontas. You seen Pierce?
Oh, I like that idea
What?
though, Miss Fabulosity. You said stencil. How about crayon?
Name it cat.
What about
Read
Crayola?
It's already a cat. That don't make no sense.
Crayola.
You
The
know,
colors?
that's a lot to say, Crayola.
Come here,
No, you
Crayola.
ain't saying Crayola. You saying Crayola.
No,
No,
we're not doing all that dancing and
Come here,
stuff.
Crayola.
You know.
She
What about-
dancing
look,
over
look,
that
what about
Crayola.
Reese's Puff?
No,
Reese's Puff.
we're not calling the cat Reese's
What about
Puffs.
butter?
I was doing that
What
so
about
I
butter?
was like, Nanny, don't ever do that.
What about
Nanny.
butter?
Don't ever do that.
I had a dog named Butter, and if you notice,
Butter.
I do not repeat
What
names
about
any
ranch?
animals I had.
Ranch.
Yeah. Hitting bad. Come in here,
Oh,
bad.
mouse. You heard me? Mouse.
Mouse.
What color is the cat?
It's black and white. It's
Come
Oh, it's
butter
black
milk.
and white.
yeah, it's black and white. You've never really seen the cat?
I saw like twice
Oh,
when I
did
be
you?
outside,
It's like his head is black
and his whole body is black and
and
white.
and the rest of his body
Black and
black
white.
and white.
I saw it before when I be
Oh,
outside.
Keisha scared as fuck of you.
Man, come here.
Oreo, yeah, that's a good one.
Oreo.
Yeah, black and white.
Oreo.
I might want to name a dog that. dude.
What? Oreo?
His whole head is black
And the rest of his body is black
and
and
the
white.
body is black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah. Call that dog Keisha scared as fuck of you.
That cat is a cat.
Oh,
baby.
yeah, that cat.
Hey, that is good idea. Oreo.
Yeah, Oreo is a good name.
Yeah. I
So-
would not eat an Oreo
So
again.
you afraid of a black and white cat?
The head of the cat is black.
Yeah, the rest
Yeah.
of his body
There
is
ain't
black.
no white on it.
This is
He got a white spot on his face somewhere,
That's it.
but
the
it's
rest of his
mostly
body and
black.
white.
Dip, diamond,
Calico.
calico.
I like Oreo because of
I
the
like
black and
Oreo
white.
too, but ain't that kind of typical? Like,
No.
like, don't you see a black and white animal and you be like Oreo or
No.
Olive?
No. When I see a fucking cat like that, I'm like, look at that cat.
What up,
That's all I
Janelle?
see. Hey, Janelle.
Nah, day and night too much to
I
sleep.
just said cat.
You just say cat.
Cat. Look at that cat.
So maybe we should name the cat Cat.
Cat.
Maybe we should just name the cat. Yeah, well, I'm gonna feed Cat in the morning. Oh wow, that's just so cat.
No. Cat.
No, I'm not. Keisha say stuff with these old crazy ass, whatever, and
What
want
about Chip? No.
chip.
No.
That's girl. Oh, fucking
Chip.
cat.
You just name me Cat.
C-N-A-T. Cat. Because you're putting your voice through like, you know, like you want to go like that, but you go, cat.
No, we just gonna Cat, Oreo.
Didi? What about Didi?
Would you call a man
DW.
Didi?
What I call a man DD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DW?
They stop being so 80s. Coming to the millennium.
Why don't we just call it BC and call it a day Black Cat?
On that
You know
note,
my
on that
you know
note,
Big Girl got a name DDG.
on that note,
Felix.
that's a BC Black Cat.
Right, it's black
That
and
I
white.
can't
Yeah.
name Big Girl
Yeah.
BG.
B
You know.
WC Black and White Cat.
I ain't saying all the
I know.
shit. My sister cat's name
It better not be nothing
Sneaky.
weird.
Winky,
Sneaky Winky, what?
So
They
you gonna
all
be a cat lady
rhyme.
like your sister?
She got 4 or 5 cats.
Your sister.
I think that's
no.
going too far.
Jeez,
So you gonna be a cat lady like your sister?
And they all starting to come on the bus.
You no
Oh,
sir.
Like if she leave her door open, they start to come in. And one of them is named Blackie. She has 1 male.
That's your sister, man.
But they all asexual, so it don't really
I
matter.
didn't say nothing. That's
What I
my
mean
sister.
by that is the city fixed them and brought them back.
I need my shoes.
I don't know. I like Oreo.
Yeah, Oreo is nice.
I guess we gotta
I'm leaning
wait
towards
for
Oreo.
Alonzo.
Oreo?
Oreo? Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that one too.
I don't
Yo,
eat
Oreo,
that
come
cookie,
here.
so I'm leaning towards
And
fuck. Name the bitch Bird. How about that?
Bird. We're gonna name the cat Bird.
Yep. Or name it Duck.
We're gonna name the cat Duck.
No, we're not gonna name it Bird because my girl named Bird. So Bird, and that's my girl. We ain't gonna name it Bird. You know, but
Why don't we just like name it Panther
Oreo
and call
cat,
it a
fuck
day?
it. We either going with Oreo or cat.
Oreo?
Oreo or
But
cat?
then again, it's your cat. It ain't my cat.
I don't care. It's
I
Oreo.
name my own cat. I
Oreo.
don't need to name your cat. You name your cat.
Do you have a cat? No, I'm talking about a 4-legged cat.
No.
Can you see by the trash can? Between the trash can?
No, what is it?
Not a cat that's sitting up between the trash
The
can.
black and white cat?
I don't know when I opened the door, it turned the head, just looked dead at me.
That's Oreo.
Let me close the door before.
I'm drinking coffee tonight.
Right, because I don't want Oreo running his or her ass in here.
So,
I fucked it.
Okay.
Oreo is a girl. Oreo will be a girl.
we
But you know what? I don't care. Oreo could be a her. What you know how they say her, it, they, them. No, they don't say it. It's they, them. Look, Oreo, I don't know if Oreo is a girl or boy, so Oreo is a they or them.
Oreo is a it.
Oreo is a they
It's
or
a
them.
cat. It's a it.
I know, no, it's a they or them.
So we just gonna. Oh well, they all right till I brush them. I really need to go ahead on and
You
get
miss
me.
your long hair, Miss Boosie said?
Yeah, I do miss my long hair. I be watching videos when I have braids or a ponytail, and I be like, damn, my hair was really that long. And I miss it, but it is what it is. I must have was stressed out during Christmas, cause now I don't have no grief. Oh well, that
You
is
do have pretty.
not like I did around Christmas. You know,
No.
it was real gray up here. Yeah, I do. You knew I would. No, I don't miss it that much though, because that was a lot of combing I used to have to do. I used to have to sit there for about 30 minutes to untangle it, just to be able to really comb it and brush it. I was like, wow.
Tell them what untangle means to you.
What you mean?
You don't have nappy hair.
But it would still get tangled up.
When I had hair, my hair was nappy. Tangled for me means damn near fucking pulling that bitch out to get them tangles out.
No, you don't have to do that nowadays. They got these things called detanglers, or you can moisturize it really well before you go ahead on and start combing it, and it will get that out. You don't have to do that no more. You know, back then, you sit there, your mama be combing your hair, sound like an apple and shit, somebody eating an apple, and you be sitting there crying and shit. You don't have to go through that kind of shit no more. They actually have detangler. You might have to look for it in the children's department, but they got it. And yeah, because we were watching a couple of days ago. We were watching a lot of our old videos, and I was like, wow, I really cut my hair off. What the fuck was I really thinking? Right, eating the apple. Right, it is hard to untangle. That's what I was telling them. You go ahead on, you run that conditioner in it, moisturize it in there good, wait a few. I used to have to use too many tools. Get the pick, get the brush, get the comb.
I ain't gotta do all that now. Just put the wig on, style it and go.
I don't have to do all that now either. Just get the brush it and go. It don't tangle at this length. Man, we, I'm gonna say adventure, but we
I'm
had,
sorry, excuse me, y'all.
you good? We had a good long trip. I don't even know what the hell we was thinking,
Yeah, but
we was out and we just, for one, let me tell you, when you say mall in Texas, 9 out of 10 is a strip mall. And we went to the little mall today. Cause see, I'm used to malls. When you go to the mall in New Orleans, it's a mall. It's like a couple of stories, a few stories high, and they have like 10, 20 stores or floor and shit like that. Them malls not like that out here. Yeah, they got them, but the more prevalent malls are strip malls. And we went to a strip mall today. You know, I don't even know the name of the mall. Let me think. Let me think. No, I don't know the name. You know the name? You ever?
no,
No, no.
it just always come up. Target.
We just call it the Target Mall because Target is the biggest store there.
Right.
And we went to every store there today. Well, not every store, but we went from one end to the other end. You know, one end is Aldi's, and on the other end is Chipotle's. We went from one end to the other end. And I said, thank God we showed Dwayne popped up. And I was like, I wanted to cut him.
But you were telling me, don't tell him where we at. It's country right we did.
Yeah, after he got there, I was glad we did. Somewhat glad. Cause now that Dwayne don't live here, every time he come here, he won't hug me and kiss me.
Right.
What the hell is wrong with you, bro?
You know, I ain't lovey-dovey like that.
Right, right. And like I told him, I don't hug fat dudes. And his friend ran right up to me. That motherfucker snuck me and hugged me. I started to punch him in the gut like I punched Dwayne. But we ain't friends like that shit. But next time he know, I'm gonna punch him in the gut.
He probably do, but we're not in Houston.
We're not in Houston. And I wouldn't go to Houston to go to the mall. There's a Mall of America in Dallas. That just don't make no sense to go to Houston.
I do.
What?
But he called every day, so.
Hell no, he was here last night.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. He come here 2 to 3 times a week. He might not only stay but 15 minutes, depending on how he feel. Because one day he was talking about, I can stay if y'all want me to stay. I'm like, boy, I'm in the bed or in the bed. You really think I want you to stay? If you don't get the hell out of here, I was just saying if I was sleeping, you came in here and woke me up, I was going to fuck you up. He was like, all right, then I'm going to just go. I was like, shit. And he came in there. So he met us up at the mall. We were in Target. He was trying to run up and sneak me and hug me and shit. I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, I was just greeting you. I was like, fist pump. He was like, no, I'll just get it. I was like, that's what you think. And so we outside, we talking. He is.
Yeah.
He is. And when we met him at the mall and whatnot, well, we had already been shopping and we had quite a few bags. I didn't realize we had that many bags. And when we came out of Target, we added 2-3 more bags to that shit. So Keisha was like, see if they'll bring this shit to the house for us. I was like, are you sure? You know we got 2 more stores to go to. She was like, yes, this is a lot.
That was about 6 to 8 bags. You need to show what the bag look like, B. Can you pick this up? B, can you pick this up? You need to show what the bag look like. About 6 or 8 of them.
No, I can't pick that up, and that's a little bag. I'm gonna stop buying Sam's bags because this is almost the size of that insulated bag you got over there for $6.
Mm-mm.
Yes, it is.
I said, mm-mm.
And we paid $8 for these bags. But it was time for new bags. You know, we get bags and we retire other bags.
Right.
I wish they would just donate them though and get rid of them. But then again, you know, I got that steamer now.
Yeah.
We could clean them and just bring them out of retirement.
It's time to let it go. I mean, they're not bad or anything. The bag's not bad or nothing. I'm just saying. It's time to let it go. We've had a good run with them bags. Them bags been for years, bro. Time to let them go.
I don't think so. If they're still good, I don't see the problem in keeping them. Do you know, when I was growing up, I had a Jansport book sack for 2-3 years and never got enough. I'm not a hoarder, but no use in making my mama buy something I don't need. Thank you, Miss Boosie.
Oh yeah, thank you, Miss Boosie. And shit, them trolls on here be like, y'all don't feed them churn, y'all don't do this, y'all ain't right by them churn, but yet when they leave, they want to come right back. You can't be bad. You can't be a bad parent and your child wants to come back.
And yeah, Janelle.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I do the puzzles, because you know it's something to do. And yeah, but I wanted to do a crossword too, but I didn't pick that up today because I was
puzzles like that.
Crosswords and Sudoku, yeah.
Puzzles.
No, the books.
Oh, the ones in the book of it.
Right, word search and all that. And I don't do Sudoku. I can't get that shit to save my life. I don't know
what Sudoku is.
It's when you each row only has one number and you can't repeat it going across or going down.
Okay.
I don't have the patience for that one.
Well, give me some scraps.
I've recently downloaded chess to my phone. What up, Natalia Stovall? How you doing? Yeah, I'm trying to do a little something I'm thinking about. But Keisha always want to run shit. Like she the only one could do shit.
No, ma'am. I told you I wasn't doing nothing this year.
What about dinner?
Leave it up to you. Dinner, no. I'm gonna leave
but
it all
what
up
I
to
want
you.
to cook, you don't want to eat.
But I don't eat liver. You always trying to give me liver.
Why would I do liver for Valentine's Day?
Because you know I don't like
it. You a real asshole, bro. And you talk about me. That's why I gotta get my pranks and shit in on her when I can. Cause this motherfucker here, she talks about me, but she's a real ass. Why would I fucking cook liver on Valentine's Day?
What are you gonna cook?
I'm not cooking nothing. You say you cooking.
No. I told you I
Remember
was
your
leaving it
4
all to
days?
you.
No, your 4 days.
Oh wait, Valentine's Day is Monday.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
Well, we're gonna have an intermission.
No, we're not having
Yes,
no
we are. We're
intermission.
gonna have an intermission. We're gonna have an intermission, and instead of going live Friday, we're gonna do Friday video. Is the last video.
What?
Yup.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about, but whatever you talking about don't make no sense to me. None of that fucking no. You
We're
gonna
have an
cook like you
intermission.
said?
No.
Well, I guess I am doing liver, y'all. Now you gonna cook or not? And I'm gonna cook it different
Dirty pool.
because black people only cook liver the southern way. You know, you smother it in gravy and onions. I think it's a really untapped meat that can be opened up to more than just smothering in gravy.
Liver?
Yes.
I think you can do much more than that.
You could do a stir fry.
Throw that bitch out the window because you don't want it.
You could chop it up or cut it into small pieces and do a stir fry.
Who the hell gonna eat liver stir fry? You know what?
What?
I ain't gotta eat it, so have at it, baby. Have a ball with it, cause I ain't eating no damn liver stir.
That's our Valentine's Day meal, liver stir fry.
No. Say it with me. That's your Valentine's Day meal. That ain't mine. Bitch. No,
And then instead of doing beef liver, I could do chicken livers.
Why you gotta throw chicken in it? Cause you know I'm a chicken hoe.
Really? Just 10 books? Oh wow, Cheryl. When I really get the itch to read, I do like when we first moved to Dallas and we had no friends, I kept Keisha at the library.
She trying to go to this big Barnes and Noble.
No, half price
books. And it is huge.
Right, it's a huge
I'm telling
one.
y'all, if I let her and Curtis loose in
Me and
that
Curtis
bookstore,
gonna leave about 3 hours. They leave
3 hours my ass. We going there at 1 o'clock. We gonna be getting out there at 8, fucking with them. I'm telling y'all.
No, we need at least
I'm
3
telling y'all.
hours. Cause when we go to that little bitty half price books we go to, it take us about 2 hours. It do. But I have a few books here that I have not read, so I'm gonna try to knock them all down this year. I finally found my box of books.
And then when she can't find a book she wants, she go back and she read the books that she got. And I'm telling y'all, that girl, it's like she's a speed reader. I have seen this woman read 2 books, damn near in a week.
I can read faster than that. Especially if it's a good book. I can finish a book in a day if it's good.
What the hell, bitch?
Like
I'm
Dan,
still turning
Donna
the
Goins.
page. I'm on page 10
wow.
while she on fucking page 200. Fuck. I'm like, and she fucking gone.
Donna Goins, Iceberg Slim, Toni Morrison. I can read them in a day. I remember the first time I'm gonna answer your question. I won't finish what I'm saying. But the first time that I remember ever reading one book, like in a night, like we went to the bookstore about 8, 9, 10 o'clock that night, and by the morning I was finished with it. That was the book Sula. And that motherfucker was good to me. And I read that mug, and when I got up in the morning and stuff, the next day and stuff, my mom was like, "Why are you not reading your book?" I was like, "I finished it." She, "Well, you finished it?" She went, well, don't y'all have to write a report or something about it? Now that took me more time to do than it took me to read the damn book. Now let's see. What made y'all settle in Dallas after Katrina? Well, this is where Keisha family moved to, so I guess she wanted to be by them. Yeah, I love reading too. I put off reading for a few years. Depression played a huge role in that. It's taking some time for me to get back to my old self. I'm not putting big expectations on myself. I can understand that about it. Have you read The Bluest Eye? I think I'm. I have to remember. I think I did, but that's one of those books that I always owned, but I never read. Now that you done asked me that shit, I gotta go back and read and see if I read it. But it didn't stand out too much to me if I did read it. But I do know I own it. Right, I
Yeah, I'm
am.
still dealing with that. So hey.
Because I've owned Beloved since a teenager. Never read it. But went back and read it. I was like, wow, this bitch is crazy. But it was a good book. Um, I love Nora Zell Hurston. I love Maya Angelou. There's a few white folks I like. No offense to you white folks. Um, but ever since I got into black authors, I'm not saying I don't read because I like Anne Rice, some of her stuff, and I like Michael Crichton, science fiction and stuff like that, sci-fi. But after reading Kindred, well, maybe it's because I went to a black high school, so to speak, and our reading list was always black authors. Hmm, I've never really been a Danielle Steele fan, and I did. I haven't read one in years, but the first books that I really cut my teeth on were romance novels, so I do read them. Harlequin, Silhouette Harlequins, the first ones I cut my teeth on that my mama knew of. But I don't know I don't know why she didn't want us to read the ones she was reading, but they weren't that hardcore to me. Like, what you think? I'm gonna start reading these romance novels and won't fuck? Nope, that ain't happening. Might get a little blood pumping and titillating and shit, but I don't. But that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, I prefer to buy my books too, but I don't prefer hardcover. I prefer paperbacks. Uh, the hardcover, right? I am. I'm not saying I don't own hardcover books, but they're harder to store. They're harder to store than the paperback is. As far as I could bend the paperback, or the paperback is thin enough to put up here. You know what I mean? Like on your bookshelf, instead of you ran out of space all the way here, you just gotta put one up there. They're easier to place. But majority of my paperbacks are big paperbacks. And I own all the Prada planes, 1 through 6. I own all the Dirty Divorce, 1 through 4, I believe it is. Those were good book series. Pit Bulls and Skirts, that was a good book series. Um, Roy Glenn, he had a good book series too. And so did James Earl Hardy. He had a good series. And so did Elin Davis and Carl Weber. Oh wow, I read so many books. As I was saying, when we first moved to Dallas, and before we started really connecting back with our friends and stuff, well, with Keisha's friends, because a lot of her friends were out here. My friends, they're back home. They never really left. Nah, I don't donate my books to the library because some of those books that I own, I brought from the library on the book sale. So they probably don't want them back. Yeah, I buy books anywhere. Target, Walmart, a bookstore, the library. I saw a book today in Five Below, and I was thinking if I want to get it because it was a book of poems, and then I was like, I don't even think this book is really worth $5, but I've spent more than that for books of poems. Like my favorite poetry book that I own is A Rock Against the Wind, and it's off the chain. I go back and read that every so often, and there's also like I've been reading lately, though my African cookbook because I want to see if there's really anything that I want to cook in there. But I saw one that I think I am gonna cook. I could do that for Valentine's. I gotta go to the store though. You heard me? You want me to show you it?
Yeah.
Hey, where that box that had my cards and my books? Is that it over there? That's the box. Give me that African book. It's called A Taste of Africa. I've showed you this book before,
Yeah, you did.
but this is the recipe that I want to do right here. Is this it? No, because that's it. That's from New Orleans. And hold up. I'm just doing this route.
I've been watching Cardi B. Brown. She got me into wanting to learn color cooking.
And I want to do this one here. Ugh. I don't think I could ever eat that one. Smoked or fried fish. And you put it, wait, hold on. Oh, wait now. Yeah. Black eyed peas and fish. That sound like something that go to y'all?
I just show black eyed peas on over nothing.
And the reason I stopped to read the recipe was because they just wrote them all together. You know, see, they went in a separate pot. So I was like, okay, maybe they will eat black eyed peas with the fish on the side. No. You eat this with plantains. You eat them with plantains and boiled rice. But this right here is from, this is not even from Africa. Yeah, that's the recipe right there.
Cuba.
Yeah, it's a Cuban dish. But you know, we are all around the world. Don't read the Cuba part, read the other side.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm reading the ingredients.
Oh, thank you. I ain't even see whoever, whatever. And she telling me do a dish. All right, I'm gonna do a dish.
How do you understand that? I mean, it's only on the stock.
No, and that's what I was explaining about this cookbook. They write all the ingredients down. Yeah, that's an interesting book to read. Any of y'all like thyme? Like thyme is the quintessential what makes Creole cooking Creole. And I cannot stand thyme. That's what everybody says. My grandma, I don't remember my grandma cooking with thyme. Dried or fresh. Fuck, I don't even remember my grandma really cooking with any herbs. No spices.
Mine did, but time was not one of them.
Okay. I don't even think my grandma cooked with bay leaves.
That was a staple. You had to have the beef. Had to have the beef.
See, I don't like thyme. I don't like the flavor of thyme. Like, if you putting thyme in my food, just put a little pinch. Don't add all that shit like 3 and 4 stalks and shit or a whole teaspoon. I don't really care for thyme.
I'll cook with thyme from time to time.
You know another herb I don't care for? I don't care for tarragon. I don't know what it is about it. And that's part of what makes me. My daddy brought my mama a spice rack. Like, here, I'm helping you cook. But he didn't want us to use none of the shit on the motherfucker. I was like, what sense did that make? And when he brought her that spice rack.
Right. Sure.
Right.
No time.
Yeah, but if you watch, you never had tarragon? Try it.
I want to find fennel.
And that's what I saw spice rack. I started to get it, but Lord knows we have so many spices and herbs already. Look, we have so many spices and herbs and shit to where I won't pull out the trash can and just start throwing shit away.
And
we use them.
I don't use all of them when I'm cooking them.
But we do.
Yeah, we use them.
We use the oregano, we use the chili, we use the cumin, we use the lemon pepper, we use the herb de Provence, we use the za'atar. You know, we use the shit. But I don't think we use it enough to like have it like that. The harissa, the chili powder, we have damn near every Asian season you won't fucking have. We got hoisin, we got oyster sauce, we got chili, sambal. We have uh, chili sauce. Um, we have what up eats with Fifi. We have five spice. We have store anise by itself. We have a lot gingers.
You're buffering. Okay.
You trying to build your spice rack? Make sure you get you some ginger. Make sure you get you some chili powder. As far as the ginger, that's about $3-4 at Walmart. But you can, if you go to Walmart, or you can even probably go to Dollar Tree if you're not a Walmart shopper. Because, like I was saying on one of my videos, Dollar Tree have a lot of spices, especially if you go to a good Dollar Tree. We yeah, we have like the whole extent of the Asians.
My problem with that,
With what?
the spices.
My problem with the spices at Dollar Tree is that they're $1.25.
Yes.
And you can get those spices at Walmart for $1. And a bigger size. That's my problem. But other than that, if you see something, I did that in the video already. But they do have a really good deal on pink soap. Because that same bag that Walmart charges you $4 for, they only charge you $1.25.
Right.
Damn, I should have got some.
We don't have no pink soap?
We running out. Get you some rosemary. That's good too. I got rosemary too. Herb de Provence. I prefer Walmart's to the spice rack. There's this website that I shop on to buy spices and stuff. They're called, I believe their name is Spice Rack or Spice Station, and they offer reasonably priced spices. And they have a list of spices from A to Z. Then they have their own spice blends. I got about 7 or 8 of them for $25, so that's kind of reasonable. And like that's where I got my Zatar from. I brought me Herb de Provence from them because they sell a bigger volume than Walmart sells for the same price. I just pick up bay leaves anywhere. Rosemary too. I prefer fresh rosemary. Like I got some meat I want to go marinate. I guess I ain't gonna get to marinate that till next week. But like with pork, garlic and rosemary and a little salt is all you need sometimes. And maybe some black pepper. Do I like Miss Dash? We have Miss Dash as well. But you also know Mrs. Dash has no salt in them. So
if you put a little salt with it, it really brings out the flavor of it.
Right. If you put a little salt with Mrs. Dash, it brings out the flavor in Mrs. Dash. I like the garlic and the onion one. We have both of those. I do. We have the garlic Mrs. Dash and the onion. She don't use them, but I use them. I went to Sam's a couple of days ago, and I got shrimp. I don't know.
Right.
Right, Cheryl. That's why I've been trying to get Keisha to go. I've been trying to go to Dallas Farmers Market.
Boss.
The shrimp, Terrell, where did you put them?
Oh, freezer.
Okay.
Them big ass shrimp we just brought, you put them in the freezer?
I told you to.
Oh yeah, I don't want them to go bad.
But I was planning on cooking my shrimp in the morning.
Well, you know they don't take no time to defrost.
No, for real, take you like 20 seconds.
But when you freeze fresh food, you
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
with the
Take them out the freezer, put it in
integrity.
the refrigerator.
No, leave them alone. They're frozen now.
Okay.
Shit. No, I did not fight. I did that because you do the most. You do the most. And that's another thing. We ran across a shrimp man today.
That's why I put them in the freezer. 'Cause come on, I don't trust people like that.
What?
They could be selling you that damn fish. They ain't let you smell it.
Bitch, if them shrimp was bad, you would
Yeah,
know.
we just smelled it. I'm like, y'all talking to people.
This girl just,
Dramatic. I know. I own it.
I'm telling you. I guess I feed Oreo. I guess Oreo is gonna be the name. Thanks, I am. Do I want to get some flea powder?
Yes.
My dog never had fleas as long as we lived here, though.
This cat does not belong to us. We don't know where this cat comes from, what kind of house it's in, nothing. Even, I mean, if it goes in somebody's house, we don't know what kind of house it's in, you know. Or because if it's a girl cat right here, she got a lot of cats. So you might want to do that.
But they're always over here, so
You know.
we would have fleas, don't you think? Long as Scrappy lived here, he had never had a flea on him.
Right.
Shit, I don't think Scrappy ever had a flea in his life. Really, I don't.
I know.
You know, I used to brush him. Oh my God. I talk about people who do that shit with their little dogs and shit.
Mhm.
But I used to brush Scrappy, big as he fucking was, at least once a week. The Asian store here has the best weird fucking vegetables I'm going to see. But I'm going to be doing a video within the next week where I'm starting to seeds, my seeds. So be on the lookout for that one. And I just don't know what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do this. Because my landlord has issues with you growing a garden. But then I don't know if how I want to do this because we do have pests. You know what I mean? Like, I thought the possum was gone. I thought once they fucking cleared the lot next door and there's a backyard and I thought the possum was gonna be gone. That little fucker is still hanging around.
Must have ate something from here.
It probably, I didn't feed it.
You don't know that.
That possum has been here for years.
You must have fed it something and you just didn't realize it.
So you saying I'm feeding a cat and a possum?
Oh, iguanas, snakes, rabbits, chihuahuas. I don't know.
I just want to go, and Keisha looking at me crazy, but I know I've been telling her I want to go to the farmers markets for years. Because come June, is when the fresh figs are available. You know, it's a seasonal thing. And there's a farm out here that sells their figs at the farmer's market when the season starts. And even though they're not the type of figs I want, because I want me some green Louisiana figs, I'll deal, you know. I'll just eat the fucking mission figs. And but shit, I don't know if I want really Dallas Farmers Market. I might need a whole paycheck to go there.
Right.
Cause Dallas Farmers Market, they have the restaurants, like you can buy the meat and the restaurant will cook it for you and shit, or the farms and shit. I really just want to get a good piece of heritage pork. I know I'm most likely gonna have to order that online, dude. But I want like maybe a Berkshire pork. You know, that's one of the heritage breeds of pig. And they say Berkshire pork is really delicious because the pigs eat off the land. Like they don't really feed them. I say, oh my God. Are they hunting wild boars? Because in North Austin, they now have a problem. Not Austin, North Arlington now has a feral pig problem. Yeah, yeah. I was like, man, I wish I lived out there. We'll be popping pigs, man. What?
Feral pig. What they running around?
They running in through the neighborhoods.
Oh no.
They're running through the neighborhoods. And they showed a pig and two little piglets. I was like, that shit look good on my grill. Especially the little piglets. They were like the perfect size. They were like maybe 15 pounds. I was like, oh, that looks straight delicious to me.
You wouldn't eat a feral pig?
Why not?
They feral.
Okay.
Ain't that disease shit?
Not necessarily.
No.
I wouldn't eat none of the organs, but I would eat the meat.
I would be a vegetarian.
What?
Ain't no feral pig for me. I'll be a vegetarian. Pescatarian like a bitch.
Girl, them little pigs looked good. Then they didn't have all that fur on them and shit. I was like, wow. If I could get my hands on one of them bitches. For real. That little motherfucker be like, that's a dog, huh? But they sound like that. You ever heard a pig? They don't always squeal. They do their little crying and shit. I was like, shit. That motherfucker there. Boy, I could see basting that bitch. Some apple cider vinegar and mustard. A little brown sugar.
You was crazy.
Do you know how much they want to sell a piglet online? Because I've been looking. And I'd be darned if I'm going to pay like $200 for a little piglet. And that's what they want for like a 10-pound piglet. Like $20 a pound. Like, bitch, that ain't steak. Fuck that. I could give me some. I could fucking give me some oxtails. I go ahead on and give me a cow tongue. Some pig feet. I could get a whole freezer for that pig.
Right.
You know? And forward by Whoopi Goldberg. Ooh. The book that I was reading. And I couldn't believe how you have a pig problem in a city that's been a city for as long as Arlington. I could see it being a pig problem. No, not in Plano, because Plano been there for a while. But you know, there's not too many undeveloped places in Arlington like that. Unless the pigs is migrating, because it probably is. because you know they building up Denton and all that, and they doing all kind of new housings around Dallas. That probably is where that pig come from, cause they're building a brand new subdivision. Uh, it's not in Dallas. It's in one of the northern suburbs. So them pigs probably is coming down. You know, I read in the, on my phone today that Dallas has a new program where they're going to give prisoners transitional, is that transitional? Am I saying that right? A year of free housing. And that was on there big. But when you read it, yeah, you know, you don't want people to get something for nothing. But the things they got to go through to get into this housing, it's like, wow. But I guess that's their way of trying to keep them from being put back into the system. It's for one, the housing is for prisoners. Well, ex inmates. For one, and for two, it's only men. I was like, damn, you just kind of putting them right back into a prison situation, right?
Right.
It's only men. It's a 70-unit apartment complex. They stay there for a year. But the only way they can stay there for a year is if they go to some kind of program at Dallas College. I was like, what if the program lasts longer than a year? You know?
Well,
And they stay there for a year, and it is costing the city something like $6.5 million. I went, wow. But let's be real. Because they say when most prisoners get out, they may not be technically homeless, but they're technically homeless because they're couch surfing. And I was like, but 70 units, how they gonna do that? Are they gonna have security? But if they have security, that's like, bitch, I'm still in jail, right?
right.
Man, I don't know. We'll see how that works out. Curtis was in here doing stuff that he sees on his game. I think we need to get the boy help. I really think we need to get the boy help. He's sitting up there acting like he's attacked under warfare and all kind of stuff. You shaking your hand. He said he's not going to do that.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did what?
I mean, no, he didn't. He said he don't care where he at. If they come on, yeah.
If that song comes on, he's going to do that anywhere. That particular song, what's the name of it?
I don't know.
Terrell,
Yeah.
what's the name of that song?
What's on?
That Curtis in going Curtis.
Oh, it's a military song. I forgot.
It is not a military song. It is a song that they play on a lot of military movies because it was a song that was popular during the Vietnam War. Yeah, he
I know.
is.
I know. It's they be saying red, white, and blue in it.
Curtis is great.
A lot of songs say Red,
I
White,
know,
and Blue.
but
I'm gonna find out what song it is. I'm gonna just go back and watch the movie that we was watching the other day
yeah,
when he jumped down and did the shit.
that boy.
That boy,
he
we
said,
sit here,
Jesus.
we watching Sean Payton movie on Netflix. What it was called? Home something. It's the one where Sean Payton coaches little son little league team and they get to the playoffs while he was suspended. And this particular song, I don't remember the name of the song. It came on, and all of a sudden, Curtis just fell to the floor. And we looking like, what the fuck going on here? He said, take cover, they're shooting. I was like, what the fuck wrong with you? Really, he didn't say nothing. He just fell to the floor and started
I thought
crying.
he passed out. I did. I
Keisha
really
thought he
passed
fainted
out.
or something. I was like, what the fuck going on here?
I'm like, Lord, my child and passed out. Come to find out, and then I start thinking he over there going into convulsions. But when I look at him, look at the top of him, because he looked like he's shaking at the bottom. When I look at the top of him, he going.
Yeah, like he's shooting a gun.
Wow. I'm talking
Wow.
about when he lost his legs.
I know.
That is motherfucking hilarious. I told him, bitch, if you ever do that shit again, I'm going to put it on the TikTok. I swear to God.
That shit, that boy need help. Well, I guess I'm not gonna be on here much too longer because I have a few things I want to do before I go to bed, and it's midnight already. But I brought some things for Alonzo, and I don't know. I didn't buy any bag, so I think I'm gonna put it in the box and tape it. But I don't have no hot paper to wrap it in.
Right.
So maybe I'll just get like one of my Christmas papers that got blank on the back on the other side, and I'll just draw a bunch of red hearts and shit and be mine and you my Valentine and all that shit on it and wrap the present. But I don't know if I even want to make it a present because he's already got that big head. Y'all buy me presents no matter when.
Well, you should have heard him when we was on the phone. His mama said, I am not doing that for you this year for his birthday. He said he wants Teen Titans. His mom said, I'm not doing all that this year for you for your birthday because you ain't appreciate nothing. He said, you don't have to. My nanny gonna do it. Her nanny. I said, yeah, baby, I'll do it. That is between you and your nanny.
Well, thank you, I guess. But I brought him a bunch of little things, and I'm gonna put them in the box and wrap the box, and he can bring it home. And I told him I'll tell him open it Monday on Valentine's Day. I'm gonna have to get that box to his mama, cause if I tell him open it on Monday, he gonna open that shit before school and shit like that. But I also brought him some little treats to bring to his class if they can still do that. And I'm kind of pissed with his mama because I called her early enough in the day for her to get back to me, not in the evening, because I wanted to buy him little cards and other candy for him to give to his class on Valentine's Day. And I wanted to know is there a particular girl that he liked so I could have got her a gift different from the class. But I think she come and pick this up tomorrow. So if she picks this up tomorrow, I'm not going to be able to, excuse me, I'm not going to be able to get him more gifts for his class because I got him those red and white suckers. They're one flavor. But when I was at the store today, I saw color changing suckers that change the color of your mouth. And they came in blue, red, yellow, and green. And I was like, oh man, they kids, they would have preferred this. So I was calling his mama to see if she was gonna bring him to pick it up, you know, instead of having him just give them one sucker, you know. And she didn't call me back till tonight. So I would have to go Saturday.
Right.
And Saturday, Lord, the mall probably be
But if
packed.
she's coming today, which is Friday, because it's after midnight, you know, better do it Saturday.
She probably don't come today
You're right.
because she know if she comes on Friday, she don't. If she don't bring him, he's staying. So I know she gonna have it in her mind that she's
gonna
gonna
be the
bring
one to
him.
bring him.
Right,
Because if his daddy bring him, he's staying.
right. If his daddy bring him, he's staying, no matter what.
They just gonna be up there, just be arguing. But
Right.
if she bring him, you know, he's gone. He's leaving.
I have this mic here, and there's a little mic here. I don't know if this mic is working or not, but you know, we try to do a little shit to improve the volume and shit.
Yeah, because people be saying we low.
Well, turn your TV up. What?
No, so make sure.
Yeah, so even then, even if I don't get nothing else for his class, I got him.
Right.
So either way, he good. And the reason I'm putting this in the box, he got enough shit around here. Shit, bring this shit to your house. What?
No.
That's like I tried to send his bike home with him, and he actually sat on the floor and started crying. He was like, "You trying to get rid of my stuff?" I was like, "But you're bringing it to your house." He said, "No, I don't want to bring it up." I was like, "Wow." But you need to learn how to ride it. And your daddy can teach you like. He was like, "No, I don't want him to teach me." I was like, "I'm not for this shit with you, bro. Whatever, bro." But I want to get him a bigger bike because he's too tall for the bike he has now.
Yes.
Like, even with the seat raised up, when he sit on the seat, his knees are bent. Like over
Really
the
bent.
over the ball.
Debo on their bike.
Yeah, like his knees hit the fucking handlebars. Like, come on, son. You don't think it's time for a new bike? No. I'm not. I ain't for it with you, little boy. I think it's time for me to just get him an 18-inch bike and let him go for what he knew.
Yeah.
Because when I was 7, short as I was, my parents got me an 18-inch bike, which pissed me off because I really wanted a BMX bike. No, I didn't. I just wanted a shit. I didn't even want no bike then. But when they upgraded my bike, I wanted the BMX bike. Fuckers gonna buy me a 10-speed. What the fuck I'm gonna do with a 10-speed? But 10 speeds used to be the craze, y'all. You could never really ride your 10-speed like you wanted.
Nope.
Because you had to
I
fucking
ain't-
watch for. Did you?
didn't
But
get a
you
bike
didn't
until
learn
I
how to
was
ride a bike till Terrell taught you.
Yeah, I didn't learn. I've had bikes when I was little, but I didn't learn around that bitch.
Boy, that's what I miss about New Orleans. I could go on the trash sheet, pick up a bike, bring it by Keisha's daddy's house, and he'll have me a bike by 2-3 days. Geese from the east.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I remember I had 3 bike frames. And I made a deal with him. Look, you can have this bike frame. This frame is for me, and this frame is for Terrell. Nah. Because the bike Terrell had was just too little at the time. So, and it was half of a bike that I gave him for Terrell because it still had the tire on it. But mine was just the frame. And I brought him them frames, and I told him which frame The one I wanted for me was the next bike. But he was like, I can make more money selling this. I said, all right, I ain't fighting it.
My daddy used to act like a kid at Christmas when he get free bike frames.
I said, I ain't gonna fight you. Just fix one of them for me, but one for Terrell. And I give you a bike frame. And if I come across another frame, I'll bring it to you. And he fixed them bikes for me. Man.
You think his saying that he used to say, you know, when he was alive,
And my bike was green, lime green. And he
Would
put
be
white
flag.
tires on it.
would be flag?
What?
Remember what he used to say? Geese out to eat. Try.
Why would I say that?
Not you saying that. I see. You think nowadays would they get flagged or?
Good night, Miss Boosie. No problem about the prayers. All of y'all are always in our prayers.
Right.
Well,
Good night, Miss Boosie. Thank you for coming and watching Rock with us. Shit. Be
And
safe.
you right, Miss
Take care and
Boosie.
be blessed.
Thank you for exiting. Because on that note, well, y'all want to talk about anything? Anybody got anything?
Ain't nobody else talking. It's just us. It's just us. Miss Boosie and Cheryl.
All right. Good night, family. Thanks for watching. Your attendance was appreciated and loved. Thanks for the love. Watch yourself. Stay safe. Enjoy your family while you can. Have fun with your family responsibly. And until next time, y'all, stay safe. Be blessed. Peace, love, and happiness. And I'm out.
Hey, Kelly and Jane.
What up, Killian? Good night. Good morning, y'all. Have y'all a good weekend. Peace.